Hello YouTube viewers. Today I will talk and show you my first 10 days of Inktober challenge. This is the first time I'm doing the Inktober challenge, so I'm pretty thrilled to show the internet all of my idea. So basically my idea was I wanted to do something that relates to what I feel and have some aspect of my personality inside it. At first, I was thinking maybe I'll do 3 little zines or comic books or little books about myself or something like that. But then I thought, what I don't really want it. So I decided to do 1 comic book and 2 zines about growing up. First 10 days are the comic book. The comic book is all about a story that I've went through when I was 15 after I moved schools. I thought it was a pretty funny story, so I've decided to recap it and do a whole comic book about it. Character design for me at first was pretty hard. I've never drew a comic book before, and doing body gestures and knowing the certain body gestures every character needs to have and needs to be consistent by it made me kind of think, whoa, I'm not as good as I thought I was. But at the end, I think I managed. It's not the perfect thing, but okay, I'll continue. Getting the idea and the character design was pretty hard, and then I had to do a few thumbnails for every day. I didn't sketch and show you the thumbnails in the video because I didn't know how long would anyone would see this video, and tell me what you think about it so I'll know how to edit it next time or if you want to see it a longer video or a shorter video. A few days were a bit hard for me. Like, I did a few mistakes, and after I did a few mistakes, I didn't really manage how to get rid of those mistakes because after all, it's ink and I did it on brown paper, so I couldn't erase it with just white T-packs. If I wanted to erase a whole page, I had to put a new page on it. The supplies I used for the first 10 days are just normal pens I had in my pencil case. I used the Pilot and a few Daiso pens. I showed one in my art supply haul. I really like that pen, but it finishes very quickly, and The problem with this pen now is that we are in lockdown in my country and I can't get a new pen from Daiso, so it's a bit of a problem. I really enjoyed in the whole process of making this first book. I really enjoyed the editing and the drawing and maybe the characters. That it was new to me and it was pretty thrilling. But some say that Inktober makes you less have an art block, and I felt like me being obligated to do everyday drawing took a bit of my enjoyment of making a drawing. It made me have a bit of an art block. Though I don't really believe in art block and I could talk about it all day, it kind of made me think I don't feel like it. I kind of want to sit and do nothing and play video games and read comic books and not do Inktober, but in the end, I had to do it. I did Inktober a few days earlier though. I didn't start it on October 1st because on October 25, something like that, I'm starting second year of art school and I didn't want to be too overwhelmed with too much school and too much worrying about everything. I want to do Inktober separately than when I started school, so I decided to do it a few days earlier. I made the books. I went to the art supply shop when it was opened and I made a few books made out of paper I will mention in my description, and I sewed them. As you can see in the beginning of the video, I sewed them and I kind of made like a small montage if you like it. And I really enjoyed the process of making those 3 zines. So the next 2 zines you will see in the next 2 videos. I will upload one in the 20th and one in the 30th, or I'm really thrilled to do this project though. I really hope that you like it. Some of the days were pretty hard for me. If I tried to rush the whole process of making the artwork, I found myself stuck. I found myself making a lot of mistakes, accidentally coloring in the wrong places, doing the wrong lines, and it made it even tougher for me. Some days I even said that I try not to rush it at all and just do whatever feels right for me and just take my time, because if I took my time, I did it far better and I didn't have to do so many mistakes. When it came to edit the whole video, I really thought, how would I edit it in a fun way? How will I edit it in a different way than I usually edit? And I edit pretty horrible. Till now, I think I edit this one pretty okay. I always thought I want to edit it more lightful and artistic and playful as well, and have some nice fun music, and as well as some of my friends' music to you, well, you can see in the description. And I didn't know how long would people see a whole video. I know that when I watch other people doing YouTube, I usually watch a 30-minute video or a 50-minute video because everything interests me. But I don't know how any of my viewers, any of the people that are seeing or just stumbling this video would think. So I really speed up the process, and it made me think, whoa, maybe some people won't really like me speeding it up so fast. If anyone feels I should have done it a bit differently, or things you can correct me or something, I would love to get some criticism. I'm here to improve. I'm not here to show people my art, and that's it. I thought throughout the challenge I would get better by technique. I don't really know if I got better by technique. It's only been 10 days, so I don't really know if I could see the progress or anything. But for me, drawing after these 10 days, it made I felt like my hand was more used to being more persistent and more drawing again and again and again and again. I don't know how you're supposed to feel better after you draw 10 days in a row, but I think I usually draw every day, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Some of the days I took the photo and off camera I fixed it a bit. I did some freckles to my characters and did a bit of touch up. The story is when I was 15 years old, I moved schools and then I wanted to go to my old school, and my old school had a party there. And when me and my friend that we both moved schools wanted to get in the school, they said, "Hey, you can't get in, we know you moved schools." And we thought, why does it matter? We said, well, how are we going to get in? We went around the school, we tried climbing the fence. Me and my friend were not such in shape back then. So we went around the school and there was this weird thing. There was a house that was, the entrance of the door was outside of school. You could have got into the school by jumping through the house into the backyard of the school, through the window. It was pretty weird. Always when we used to study, we used to see this house on the back, so we knew about this house. And so one day when that happened, we decided to just enter the house, and there was probably a dinner party there or something like that, and people were talking in the house, and we didn't know if it was a meeting or a dinner party or whatever, and we just came in and jumped out of the window really, really fast. Then we got to the party. In the end, it was a pretty lame party. From what I remember, I didn't know why I wanted to go to that party. Everybody were dancing, and me and my friend were not such in a mood for dancing. We just sat on the bench So that's the whole story of the comic book. I'll play the music now. Hope you like it. Have a nice day.